My name is Anuradha Murmai. So today I am giving the information about the IKS. IKS is a stand for Indian Knowledge System. It is a term that given the information, knowledge, tradition, and have the involved in Indian over centuries. This is include the diverse field like mathematician, science, medicine, astronomy, arts, language, cultural and social practice and more. So today I choose the mathematician subject, give the information on the trigonometry. That means development of trigonometry, spherical trigonometry and how to use trigonometry in astronomy. So let's start the video. Trigonometry. Basic of trigonometry. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics concentrated with the specific functions of angles and their application to calculations. There are the six functions of angles commonly used in trigonometry. So there are six functions. So first is sine, second is cosine, third is tangent, fourth is cotangent, fifth is secant, and sixth is cosecant. They are the basic main functions in the trigonometry. So in there is some angles is used in trigonometry like 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree. From that is means 0 to 330 15 degree. We will use that angles in trigonometry. So next topic is why we use the trigonometry. Trigonometry is used to study the relationship between angles and sides of the triangles, especially right angles triangle. It is fundamental tool in various fields including the construction, navigation, surveying and even astronomy, allowing us to calculate unknown distance and angles and understand the movement of the periodic phenomena. Here are more detailed breakdown of why trigonometry is important. First, construction and engineering. Trigonometry is essential for the measuring land, ensuring perpendicular walls and roofs and determining the heights of a structure. So for example, we take the Burj Khalifa in the Dubai, who is the that is the biggest tall in the tallest building in the world. So that height is calculated with the help of the trigonometry. So the trigonometry is helped for calculating the measuring land, height of the structure and perpendicular walls. So second is navigation. In navigation, trigonometry helps calculate distance, angles and position of objects relative to the reference point as used in GPS. So simple word navigation means the directing, controlling the ship's aircraft from one place to another place. In past navigation, depending on the knowledge of the position of pole star, but today we use for navigation in is trigonometry. Third is mapping and surveying. Trigonometry is used in geography to measure the distance between landmarks and map out. Fourth is astronomy. It is used to determining the position of celestial objects and measure the distance between stars, planets, and galaxies. Physics. Fifth is physics and other science. Trigonometry also used in fields like oceanography, seismology, and meteorology. So, in simple word, oceanography that means the study of all aspects of the oceans, like calculate the overall width, range of ocean and the movement of waves which create in the ocean. So second is seismology, the study of the earthquake and the seismic waves that wave through around the earth. And third is meteorology. Meteorology is the study of the atmosphere, atmospheric phenomena, and atmospheric effect in our in around the weather. So the three, that means oceanography, seismology and meteorology, That means the range of the oceans and movement of the waves, study of the earthquake, that earthquake waves, and the study of the atmosphere, that all the calculate with the help of the trigonometry. That means there is a huge vast we use the trigonometry in our life. Sixth is medical imaging. Trigonometry plays the role in medical imaging techniques like ultrasound and x-rays, ensuring the proper angles for capturing the image of the body. So next topic is spherical trigonometry. The spherical trigonometry is a branch of spherical geometry that deals with the relationship between sides and angles of the spherical trigonometry. So in that, spherical trigonometry is a branch of the spherical geometry. The spherical geometry, that means the spheres. The spherical geometry, also known as spherics, is the study of the geometry on the surface of the sphere, which deals with the flat surface like hyperbolic geometry. That means these triangles in the sphere, the triangles are formed by the intersection of three great circle arcs on the surface of sphere, unlike plane trigonometry which deals with the triangles on flat surface. Spherical trigonometry consider triangles on the curved surface. So next topic is development of trigonometry. So development gradually from the second millennium BC to present day. So in this topic we have to study about the how gradually trigonometry was developed from second million BC to present day. In first, there was first ancient Egypt and Babylon. Earlier evidence, the triangle study with the behind mathematical papyrus showcasing the Egyptian work on the triangle. So in first second million BC, in first the Egyptian and Babylon was work on the triangles, the work on the triangles, sides of the triangles, they are work on the triangle. So it is the first how the trigonometry is developed. The after that Hellenistine mathematician, the Hypericus of Nicaea, considered as father of trigonometry, developed and systemized the field. So Hypericus is a Greek astronomer, geographer, and mathematician who's considered as a father of geometry. After the Egyptian and Babylon, he is developed trigonometry. After that, the Indian mathematician, all known about the Aryabhatta. Aryabhatta contributes to including the discovery of sine, cosine, and inverse sine. So, cosine, sine are the functions of the basic functions of the trigonometry. They are contribute the work on that and giving the give the gradually developed in the trigonometry. So after that, Islamic mathematician Abu Ala Wafa works in continued on the development of trigonometry, building upon the earliest tradition. Russians, that means the European art in 14 to 16th centuries. They are work on the triangles, provided the treatment of that subject. That means they are work on the triangles, and also they are developed the trigonometry. After that, the age of enlightenment, it is that means it is also known as the age of region, the way the period of European history, the roughly from the 17th or early to 19th century. The figures like the Newtons and Euler further developed and refined the trigonometry, bringing to its modern form. The Newtons, they are developed the trigonometry and refined the trigonometry. That means the definition of the trigonometry and angles of the trigonometry, they are transfer from ancient to modern form. After that, in 18th century, the work of James on the trigonometric series. So James are work on the trigonometry series in 18th century. After that, in 19th centuries, Leonhard the incorporated complex numbers into trigonometry. So they are merged the complex number and trigonometry. So it is all about the how the trigonometry gradually developed from in second millennium BC to at present day. So next topic is how to use trigonometry in astronomy. Trigonometry is essential in astronomy for calculating distance, positions and other properties of celestial objects. It is used to measure parallax, which is apparent shift of star position against the background of distant galaxies due to Earth orbital motion, allowing for distance determination. Additionally, trigonometry helps to determining the size, location of celestial objects, including stars, planets, and galaxies. So, in astronomy, trigonometry is help for to calculate the distance between the position of the star from other star, to calculating the distance from the one planet to another planet, the motion of the planets. So in that, the measure of the size of the planet, calculating the distance, position and other property of celestial object. So trigonometry is help in for measuring the distance, parallax and parallax, that means the apparent displacement or difference apparent direction of an object seen two different points. So that means the earth orbit around the sun creates the baseline for the observing the apparent shift of a star against the distance background galaxy. This shift, known as parallax, can be measured using trigonometry. So the whereas the it is used for the measuring distance from, if considering as the displacement from one place to another place, from changing the angle, changing the position from one place to another. For this, to measuring the angle and measuring the distance, we use the trigonometry for calculating the distance and angle. For second is calculating distance by measuring the parallax, angles and knowing the earth orbital diameter. You can use trigonometric ratio like calculate the distance to the star. So from if you see in the slide, you have to see you have to calculating the distance from sun to earth, sun to Jupiter, earth to Jupiter, the distance between from to calculate all these planet distance between that planets, we have to use calculating the distance to using the trigonometry. So applications of space exploration. So also trigonometry is used in this space exploration, rocket and space shuttle design. Astronomers use the trigonometry to calculate the distance and trajectories of rocket and space shuttles, ensuring the accurate navigations and handling. So in that trigonometry is help for to calculating the distance, how calculating the distance of the rocket and that angles, how the rocket was launched from another planet, and trajectories of rockets and space shuttle, ensuring the accurate navigations. Where second, in that all of the summary of the trigonometry Trigonometry is a powerful tool in astronomy for measuring the distance to stars and other celestial objects, determining the size of and position of the planets, stars, and galaxies, calculating trajectories and navigation in space exploration. Thank you.